Ahead of next Tuesday's primary election, 6 of the roughly 8 state Senate seats that are in our main coverage area are open, meaning that the current members are term limited and cannot run again.
Political reporter Rick Albin has a look at one of the contested primaries that will help decide who represents you in Lansing starting in January.
Term limits, for better or worse, guarantee that Senate and House seats in the Michigan legislature are routinely vacated and left open for what can sometimes be a crowded primary race. That's the case in the 33rd Senate District, a district that takes in part of northern Kent County and sprawls across all of Montcalm and Newaygo counties and include parts of Ionia, Lake, Muskegon, and Ottawa counties. It's a big district with a big field of candidates in the Republican primary who are competing to take on Democrat Stan Opel in the fall. Meet Katie DeBoer. She's been involved in the homeschool movement. She and her husband have developed housing projects, and she served as a township trustee and a county commissioner in Kent County. She talks about some of her motivation to move on to the state Senate.
And then started getting involved in government after reading a zoning ordinance. So the Cannon Township zoning ordinance, I got a little bit frustrated. I read 300 pages of how I could build my own house. And so that started my journey. In 2022, I was frustrated with some of the COVID regulations. So I decided to run for Kent County Commission and try to bring a little bit more liberty-minded ideas to the commission. So I appreciated my experience there. I've served honorably. I've been able to stick up for the taxpayers and really make sure our tax dollars are being spent well.
Veteran Tom Norton has run for office before and believes that a major issue in this race deals with energy production and area dams that also provide recreational opportunities.
And the district's facing massive things. I mean, $44 million of the local economy is Croton and Hardy Dam. Croton and Hardy Dam, they're talking about removing them with consumers' energy. What I'd like to be able to do is modernize them, put modern turbines on them, sodium thermal, and do sodium ion battery exchange, and then try to get rural development grant money for that in order to rebuild those dams, including other dams in the district like Rogers. We got ones in Palo, and we have dams in Ionia as well that we could modernize. And if we modernize all the dams instead of retiring them, we could get them to output almost 500 megawatts, which is a massive production increase.
There are also 2 sitting members of the state House who are giving up their seats to run for the Senate. Representative Gina Johnson is from Ionia County and says she's running to reduce regulation and make life easier for people engaged in farming.
The 33rd District is a lot of farms, and farming is at the top of my list to preserve and to make sure, and it sounds funny, but people elect me and then they think, oh, you're now part of the government. Well, actually, I'm there to keep the government accountable. And when certain departments have started bullying our farmers and demanding of them things that make no sense, it's not normal practice, it's costly, and it can actually put them right out of business. I have stepped in, and I did not plan on that going in. I knew there would be some problems with farming to fix, but I am spending a lot of time just saying, no, Eagle, you can't do this and harm our farmers.
Representative Joseph Fox is also competing for the 33rd District Senate seat and says his motivation is based in his beliefs.
Number one, what I always highlight is that I'm a follower of Jesus for many decades. I've been married over 40 years, which in politics is more the exception than the rule. And 4 kids, 14 grandkids. So I have a very strong family and Christian base in my life. So I spent many years in Christian education, 25 years, and as a teacher, as a principal. And then when moving back to Newaygo County here, I ended up being the director of the Commission on Aging.
One of these 4 candidates will move on to the general election in November, where Republicans will be trying to take back control of the state Senate, where, in large part thanks to redistricting, they fell into the minority 4 years ago for the first time in decades. I'm Rick Albin, News 8.